Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and we're back with more Dragon Ball Fusion World gameplay, this time playing Blue Vegeta. And now, if you ask a lot of players, a lot of people are saying how Blue is the weakest leader, and in some tournament results, you actually do see that where Blue hasn't really been performing well. And unfortunately, I do agree that Blue is the weakest, but it's still very, very fun. I think this color is just really hard to really optimally play, right? There's a lot of combos because this deck kind of relies on kind of cycling things back to your hand or bouncing the opponent's cards back to their hand. So there's a lot of intricacies that you need to know to actually play this deck properly. I'm not gonna do Blue any justice today. We are playing Vegeta, which I feel is the weakest of the three Blue leaders. We have Vegeta, Black Goku, and Future Trunks. I think Vegeta is a little bit the weakest, but there is an advantage to Vegeta, and it's that 35 power that you get from the leader does really well against stuff like Broly that you run into in ladder. We're not gonna do this deck a lot of justice because again, it's gonna be our first few games playing Blue. So I hope that you enjoy the guns coming up soon. Forgive me for any misplays that we do as we try to learn how to play Blue, and we also just in general learning how to play Fusion World. If you like today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post card game videos every single day. At the end of the video is when we do our little in-depth breakdown and mulligan tips with this deck, so stick around to that if you want to hear more about how this deck goes. So enjoy the games against Gohan and against Broly. In this match, we're going against, let's see, Gohan. All right. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Because it's just gonna get to turn 8, right? And they're gonna just do their thing. I'll keep this hand, right? We get all this draw. We get so much draw here, which is always good for us. Who am I charging? I guess I'm gonna charge this Majin Boot to begin with. And I'm just gonna play this Trunks. Draw my card, get out of the Trunks, cool. I need to try. I need to remember to keep my hand size 7 or less, right? Because a lot of my abilities are when I have 7 cards or less. We can go ahead. I mean, I don't want to return this back to their hand because I feel like it's just gonna get them. I feel like it's just gonna get them the. It's just gonna give them the draw again, right? Which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. But I guess that's the problem with Blue, right? That you're like bouncing stuff back to their hand. I do want to. I really want to play these Gotenks though. I guess I can play these Trunks instead and still be in a decent position. So maybe we send one of these Gotenks down here, right? We have 6 cards. We can go ahead and attack here. We'll get the final Hope Flash. Opponent takes it. We'll go like this. Play this Trunks. We will add the life to my hand because I'm trying to awaken, right? So that we can have this permanent 15k and put pressure into the opponent. So we'll pass. They can go ahead and attack this, preventing themselves from attacking into my life. And if that's the case, we'll have to go for the Son Goten. Now, there's a situation where I don't think the opponent might have enough. Okay, so they just went ahead and just ramped. Alright, so they just ramped. They still have 1 energy left, so they can play another 1 drop. They are gonna go here. I think I'm gonna give them. I was gonna give them this. But now I feel like I just give them the Trunks, right? We can just go like this and save this. We can always have these Trunks to bounce back my own Trunks, or we can just play these Gotenks to put pressure into the opponent. We can have this Hope. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind this. I guess we can also just go for Trunks and get the draw here, right? Oop, I charged it. I charged it by mistake. I forgot that I was still on my charge phase. Let's pretend that didn't happen. So we'll go like this for 5. For 15, sorry. See if the opponent takes it. It will take it. Okay. I actually don't mind having them be a 4 this early because the opponent's not close enough for their thing just yet, right? So we'll go like this. Yeah, I don't mind putting this pressure into them. Honestly, do I attack with this guy? Go to 25? Like, go 15 here? Let's go like this. Let's go like this. I'm probably actually going to return my own Trunks back to my hand. They're going to use the Gigantic Meteor. Okay. So they decided to keep themselves alive. So if that's the case, it kind of feels like if I attack here, the opponent just gets to chill. I still want to take them down to 4 life. So maybe we do go ahead and do this. We'll go here. We'll add the life to our hand. Get this card. Attack. Opponent gives me the 1k. Okay. Yeah, let's go for this final hack. Let's go for here. Let's go like this then. Right? We'll attack like this. Play this. Just kind of put pressure into the opponent. So put pressure into the opponent. And we'll return... We can return this Trunks back to our hand, I guess. That way we can just self-awaken next turn. This is going to force another 10k and a 5k. And I'm still learning how to play blue. So forgive me for these combos, right? But I think against green, we just have to put a lot of pressure. Now, the opponent could play their Vegeta here and be able to KO one of my units here. And then be able to attack with the Gohan to KO the second one, right? So that will be my guess that the opponent's trying to do right now. But that means that they have to discard a card for them to do that. So they have to discard a card to actually be able to... They have to discard a card to be able to actually KO one of my units. We can still go ahead and play this. Do we ever... Honestly? The problem is, I don't have a Gotenks on the drop, right? To get value from this. I can go like this. I'm gonna go like this. And I'm just gonna go for this future Trunks. Well, you know, I just messed up because I needed to keep that Trunks. I guess, okay. See, I keep messing up. They have the blockers, so they don't have the Vegeta. They don't have the Vegeta, so I'm okay here. I might honestly go for this future Trunks now then. And attack here to awaken. Go for this future Trunks. And that... The problem is that I don't get... Again, first we need to remember that I need to actually... Let's send one of these back. Let's send one of these back. I will awaken, right? I will awaken before anything happens. We're gonna go here first. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna add the card. We're gonna send this to the opponent's deck, right? Cool. We're gonna flip here. Get another draw. The events are really good here because it will let me put a lot of pressure into the opponent, right? They don't want to use their 15k stuff just yet. We can attack for... I guess we need to have... We can get 15k, right? Right here. Right away. So we can just give it a 15k. I'll be at 35. We'll have this here. That will let me draw a card. That will let me attack for 30 here, right? So 30, 20, 30, 35. I like that. Let's actually combo here. Go for 25. Force the opponent to give me a 10k and not just counter with the Son Goku. Next turn, I might just go for this. If I can get the opponent to 2 and I can go for this Vegeta, I'll be in a solid position. The other option is to just play this Son Goten, right? So we'll go like this. We're not going to add it anymore. We're going to send this back. And we're gonna go like this. I did forget that I could have sent it back, by the way, so that's my fault. We'll attack it for 30. That's gonna force a 10k. I did forget that this will send the card back to their hand, so I actually should have attacked with this first, and then I could have attacked for 20 without giving up that Trunks that I had on my field. And this is 30, because then I could have gone for a 40k here, and a 40k would have been better, because this 35 is just going to eat up a super counter. Which I guess I'm fine taking a super counter out of them. Ooh, that's 3 cards. That's 3 cards. Now, the opponent needs to have another one of those Son Gokus, right? That's how the opponent gets there. So there's going to be a super combo that they give me. Unless I give them this Vegeta. Let's throw this Vegeta down here. Let's force the opponent to give me a super combo plus something else. Give me another 5k. Give me another 5k. There we go. They gave me that Trunks. Alright, cool. That also keeps me still at that 7 card hand. So that we can actually activate Vegeta next turn again. So we'll pass here. Opponent is starting to stabilize. I mean, the only problem is that there are 4. I mean, they're going to be a 5 here. So they can go for the Son Goku. And if they have the Son Goku, they're going to get that free 15k every turn going forward. And they have it. Because why wouldn't they? Now, they cannot attack with this. This is... I wish I had... I guess I wish I had another Trunks, right? If I had another Trunks, I'd be chilling. We're gonna let this die because we're gonna bring it back with this Gotenks, right? Yeah, we're gonna bring it back with Gotenks anyways. Because I think we are gonna go for Gotenks next turn, right? Kind of get our hand value a little bit back up. That also gives me 1 energy left to be able to go for the Galick Gun and be able to attack into the opponent one more time. Yeah, see, the opponent's never gonna do that, right? I don't think I'm gonna need... I guess I could go for these Goku Blacks. Now that we have Goten, another Goten. I really wanted to play this Vegeta, though. I really wanted to play this Vegeta next turn. Because the double attack is just too good. So I think I'm going to charge one of these guys. At 367, we're going to go ahead and use my skill right now first. Before I feel my hand too fast, right? And now we can go here. We have 7 or less cards, right? So we can go ahead and grab this. Because this is going to be a 10k. And I guess right here, right? The Son Goten and Trunks. This is 35. This is going to be 25. And this is going to be 35. I guess we can go for 40 here. Just go for 20 here. Yeah, let's go for 20 here. Oh, actually, yeah, this is 25, right? So we can get that to 40. Yeah, let's go 20, 35, and 40. So the opponent gives me the 5k counter. They can't have the Gohan next turn. That's the only thing that scares me. We'll go here. Well, you know what just happened? We're going to have too many cards. We're going to have too many cards here unless we add up some combo. So we won't be able to actually use this. We have too many cards because we just drew. Unless we literally give this up. Yeah, unless we go like this. Let's go 35. Let's go 45. Opponent takes it. I need to remember again my card size now, right? So when we use this, I'm gonna go down to 7 cards, right? So that should still buff it. That should still give me the draw. The opponent's gonna be able to use their ability here. So the opponent will be able to use their ability to go to 35, but that's still gonna have to force a 10k out of them. So they can only go to 35 with the Son Goku, and then they still have to give me another 10k. Okay. So they actually get the 0 mana event, the 0 energy event. So they actually, it's still a card, right? We still force a card out of their hand, which is what I was saying, that we were gonna force 2 cards. They use the ability here. Now I still need to be able to finish them before that Broly comes down. We're at 4. Yeah, we're at 4 here. We're gonna have this Vegeta next turn. I guess we're gonna charge one of them. We're gonna charge one of the Vegetas next turn. We can play... opponent's not gonna play anything else that has 4 costs or less. We don't have any more events, so we can actually play this Mai as well. I'm gonna go... You just do it right now. You have to use your ability right now, right? Yeah, you use your ability right now and just force me to take it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and give them a super combo here. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a super combo right now. Continue getting my hand size a little bit smaller. I can also just go for this Goku Black, by the way, I guess, and just get my Son Goten and my Trunks back to my hand. Because I can go ahead and play these Gotenks. Okay, they go for the 1-drop. Alright, so this is fine then, because I can just put this... I can put one of these in the bottom. We still have 2 units. You didn't have the Gohan or the androids. I mean, the androids wouldn't have done anything. You go searching a ton of cards though. They get so much value from this here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go... Oh, they won. Wow. So they're gonna go for the event here. They get the event. Alright, so they get the 0 event. I need to find the Big Ben attack. Okay, so they're gonna KO my Gotenks here. So is this Vegeta then? Vegeta lets me... Like, I can play Mai into Vegeta. Another one. Holy crap. They have the event, right? They have the event. They got where is it? Yeah, so I think here we can freely charge a Vegeta. We know that that's okay there, right? So let me look at this again. So the opponent got this. So they just got a destructive strength. That's all they got there. What did they get from the second Moa? Oh, they got the instant Kamehameha? Alright, okay, so they had the 0 mana event. Alright. So, we can go here, and that will let me play this Gotenks. I think we actually go for it and get ourselves Son Goten and the Trunks. And just have this... I guess if we go here instead... I feel like this is better. I feel like this is better. So let's just activate my skill here just to make sure that I don't mess it up later. This is only going to be at 20k, right? The opponent has a ton of ways to deal with it. The problem is how many cards the opponent got to search. I guess next turn they're just going to go Broly, right? So next turn they're just going to go Broly, which kind of just screws me up anyways. If we go Mai plus the Vegeta here, we at least get value. But we have to return a card that lets them search next turn. We know they have the 0 mana event, so they can defend themselves here. I want to keep this Vegeta. I want to keep this Vegeta for a combination later on. So I think we're going to go here, just attack them for 20. Start eating up their board. We'll play here and play this. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll go like this. We don't need any more energy anyways. We'll add another one to our hand. I guess we don't need to add that. We can just add a 10k. Now, because we're going to get it anyways, right? So we might as well just go here. We'll add this. And then when we attack, because we have 7 or less cards, we'll be able to still get value. We'll play the Trunks. Right? This Gotenks, sorry. We'll play the Gotenks. And that will let me bring back this 2 guys, which gives me a bunch of cards. Now, this is 40. Opponent can go 15 plus 5 a couple of times. We'll say okay. We know they have the 0 energy event. Next, they can go Broly and clear my whole board. But okay, so they go for the super combo. They did one more than what they needed. I'm fine with that. Opponent messing up is a-okay with me. So we'll go like this. We'll go for... Oh, yeah, we'll go like this, right? So 40. Yeah, we'll go for 40. I just need one. I just need one hit. We'll go for 40 because the opponent can use their ability, but that only takes into 35. They still need to use something else. Like they still need to give me both of the 5Ks that are on the field, or a 10K from their hand. We know they have the 0 mana event, and we know they have the gigantic meteor, which is a 3 mana, which is a dead card in their hand. So they give me both. So we know that they can go to 35 again. And they only have 2 cards, right? So if they can go to 35, I want to get them to 2 lives so that I can go for this Vegeta. So we can go here. I want to keep the Mai. So next one will have 7. Let me think about this. Because if we keep the Mai, we're not getting any value from Mai next turn. We probably better off playing this Son Goten, right? We definitely need to get them to at least give me that life. So we'll go here. So 35, opponent's gonna have to give me... Yeah, let's go here. Let's go like this. So 45, opponent has to give me the 0 cost event and a super combo, or give me 2 more cards. So this is the instant Kamehameha. They go to 35. They still need to give me another 15, right? I guess they could have another instant Kamehameha. So this is 45. Okay, you're gonna give me every card in your hand? Nope, they messed up again. They didn't do the math. So now they're at 2 life. So we know that one of the cards in their hand is the 3 mana event, which they're probably just gonna charge here. And then they're gonna play Broly and clear my whole board, right? Wait, they didn't even charge, so you don't have Broly. Alright, so this is game then, right? I don't think opponent can kill us anymore. We have all these attackers, and then we'll have the double attack from Vegeta to finish the game. Yeah, I don't think opponent can kill us anymore. And anything that they play here, we can place it to the bottom. We'll just take this life. Opponent didn't even attack my units, so... Alright, I mean... For my first game with Vegeta, I think this is fine. We know that the opponent has 1 deck card in their hand. Yeah, for my first game in Vegeta, it's okay that we ran into an opponent that kind of made a couple misplays, because he let me learn. Because I feel like there's also some lines that I could have taken better, right? So we'll take the card here, just to try to get more combo in our hand. Opponent can quote-unquote try to kill us here, but I don't think they have a choice. So I think they realize that they just lose next turn, so GG's. That's Vegeta for you. You just need to be super aggressive. We did take them down to like 3 life even before they got to 8 energy. So we did have a good chance of just getting there even if the opponent had Broly. So GG's. In this matchup, we're going against, looks to be Broly. So a green. Okay. So we gotta just try to put a lot of pressure. Try to self-awaken. Try to get them low enough that I can get value. I'm gonna keep this. This is a little bit awkward, this Sickle. But it's not impossible to get value from him. Opponent got the thing. Why do they always get, like every time I go against Broly, they always get the energy marker first. We don't have any self-awakens aside from Mai, which is a little bit awkward. I guess Mai is a very powerful self-awaken, so that's not really a bad thing. Opponent didn't attack. Let's charge this bad boy here first. Let's attack. See what we get. We get Trunks. No, we're not gonna use that Trunks anytime soon. Yeah, opponent's just gonna decide not to attack into me, right? Yeah, they're just gonna not attack into me. Try to make it so that I cannot just awaken, which is smart of them. I think I'm gonna just play Majin Buu. I think I'm just gonna play Majin Buu and just again continue putting pressure into their life. They went down to 5 already, and this is only turn 3, I guess, turn 2. They go to 3 energy, so they're probably gonna ramp here, and they can try to kill this Goten. Right? So they're gonna try to kill the Goten, which they did. Instead of attacking to my life, it's all telegraphed. They're gonna ramp here and play a 1-drop. They didn't ramp. What? Wait, what? Wait a second. Ah, the opponent's gonna awaken, right? Opponent's gonna awaken, which is gonna put them at 5. Opponent's gonna awaken, which is gonna put them at 5. That's gonna put them at 5. I mean, they're gonna... If I just pass here, the opponent can still play their Vegeta. Do we just set up for next turn? Let's set up for next turn here. Let's set up for next turn. Let's add 2 cards to my hand. Right? We're just gonna set this up next turn. I can play this guy without attacking with him. And we'll end the turn. So this way the opponent can now go to 5. They can only go to 4 here. Now, they could play their Vegeta, and they have to discard a card to be able to kill one of my 2-drop. One of my 2-drops or lower. Even though the opponent hasn't attacked us at all, we are close to still being able to self-awaken. They go to 3 life here. So now they're going to be at 5. So next time they're going to be at 6. Unless they ramp up here, then they're going to be at 7. And if they're at 7, I have to start worrying about... They don't do anything! What is going on? They don't want me to get value from this girl. What? So we can play this Gohan, and this will be at 35. This is at 30. So it's going to force 10k. I don't want to play this right now, right? I guess we'll attack and just see what we draw first. We can self-awaken next turn very easily, right? We can self-awaken next turn. I think we just go for it. I think we go 30. Oh, man. 30, 30. I mean, the opponent can just go for... I think I go for 35. Okay, so this is 35 here, right? We'll go like this. Force the opponent to give me 2 cards, a 10k and something else. They can go to 6 next turn. So they give me a super combo. They can go to 6 next turn, which is still not enough to kill. Still, I think they have the androids. They must have the androids in their hand. They also charge 2 Brolys. This is such a weird game. Since they have the androids, I think I'm going to attack with this. And I'm also going to let the Mai go. So this is 35 again. And we'll go here. Just force 2 cards. Or a super combo. So, okay, so that's 2 cards. I'm positive that they have the androids, right? So I'm positive that they have the androids. So I'm honestly just gonna play Pilaf. And combo with the Pilaf to try to get to 30 here. Force the opponent to give me another 10k. And they'll be able to still kill... Yeah, I guess we'll get the Mai. We'll get the Mai. Gives me the draw together with the Trunks next time. Yeah, we'll get the Mai. We'll go like this. Boost this up to 25. Sorry, boost this up to 30, and that's going to be another 10k. 5k, 5k. Woo! Opponent's hand must be like... it's so crazy to me because that means that they had these cards in their hand. Well, I guess they couldn't play the Son Goku last time. They must have like a really expensive hand. So they couldn't play the Son Goku last time. Or the Gohan, because they were only at 4, remember. Because they got that rested energy after, because we didn't attack. We can go Goten and Trunks. So they ramp up. Okay, so next turn is gonna be Broly, right? Next turn is gonna be Broly. Absolutely. So next turn is gonna be Broly. They can go ahead and attack here. Right? We can give them the super combo. I think this is putting too much pressure into them because it's at 35. We can go here and here. We won't be able to bounce anything back, but we can still super combo, which is nice. Sorry, we can still yeah, we can still get to 35 here, right? So yeah, we'll go like this. Add a card. I guess I can actually add this back to my hand if I want to. This will be a 10k. It's better than leaving it there. We can go here. I need to attack with this one to add a card to my life. You press N. Nothing happens. Right? Here we flip. Get another Trunks. I want to get them down to 2. I want to get them down to 2. Next turn is going to be Broly. So at this point, we have to start looking at how we're going to finish this game. So 35 forces the opponent to still be able to... it has to be a super combo or 2 cards. This is 20. Let's go here first. Let's go 35. Let's force him to give me a super combo or 2 cards. So I want 2 cards or a super combo. I think we're going to just attack for 10 over every time. So we're looking to just attack 10 over, 10 over, 10 over, 10 over. They took it. They took that. We're 100% positive that it's going to be a Broly coming down next turn. So we could go... So this is 35. I mean, I guess we'll do the same thing, right? We'll go 35. It's going to be 2 cards. If the opponent gives me 2 cards, then I'll probably feel more comfortable going for 35 here again. This time they gave me the super combo. That's 2 super combos out of the way. So... I want to go for 35 again. Let's go 5. Yeah, let's go here. And let's go here. So 2 cards or a 3rd super combo. They have the event. All right. So gigantic mirror, which meant they had to use their energy marker. Which means that they don't have Broly next turn. So that buys me a turn of not having to deal with Broly. So if the opponent has no Broly and I can keep this unit alive, how do they beat us? This is also a big attacker, by the way, right? So we want to keep this. We want to keep this. I guess we can, because this is only dealing. Oh, okay, they have the Gohan. That's how they recover. They have Gohan. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So you can KO everything, but you're gonna have to attack into me. We don't have the Vegeta, right? We don't have the Vegeta. Opponent had to discard a card as well, right? So they discarded the androids this time. If we get the Vegeta here, I'm feeling really good. Unfortunately, they get to draw a card for free here with Broly. Otherwise, we still have 2 attacks, right? We still have 2 attacks. My problem is Broly, right? The 8-cost Broly next turn just completely blows us up. Ah, this is not great. This is not great. Maybe we didn't even charge. We get the Vegeta. We get the Vegeta. We don't have any events here. We can go Vegeta. We can play the Pilaf and get myself one of these Gotens. So I guess we'll just charge here. It doesn't matter, right? like if I go here, I'm just giving the opponent an extra card. They have 4, they have nothing else. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We go like this. We go like this. We'll get the 10k. We'll play the Vegeta. We're just gonna go all in. Opponent already showed me 2 super combos. Right? Opponent already showed me 2 super combos. So I wanted to show me anything else, right? This is 85. So it has to be another super combo to get to 45. 35. 45. 50. So even another super combo is not enough. Yeah, I don't think opponent has enough to get there. So that's why the moment that I drew the Vegeta, I knew I was gonna go all in for it. The Pilaf let me get another 10k from my hand, so that's why I charged the 5k. So that we could have 6 energy to be able to do this. Oh man, what a top deck. What a top deck of the center. And I think that game actually took us to Silver 1. Slowly climbing. This game is a grind to climb with, because even in Silver, you get plus 20. Well, no, I guess in Silver you get plus 20 minus 10, but like, it's so slow, right? It's not like Runeterra where you get like a bunch of points in the lower ranks. It literally feels as hard as if I was climbing like in Platinum. And there's also no matchmaking, so sometimes you get matched up against like God level players, which makes it even harder. But yeah, Silver 1 with Vegeta. So GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games against Green. Vegeta against Gohan first for my very first game. That game against Gohan was literally my very first game with this deck. And then the second game against Broly, which we kind of got to showcase there that power of Vegeta getting to 35, being able to put pressure, and then the 5 cost Vegeta just coming down with that double attack into the Broly, ends up being pretty nice. Overall, I like this deck. Is fun. This deck is fun. It's very challenging, but it's fun. I'm down to continue trying to make this work because I feel like it's a lot of thinking that you have to do with blue. A lot of different, again, strategies that you can do. There's definitely some misplays that I did into this video because again, I'm still kind of playing this deck for the first time. But for example, like some of the combos that you can do is obviously playing your Mai and then following up with like an attack with your Goten or following up with the future Trunks so that you're bouncing stuff to the hand and you get that draw. That's pretty straightforward there. But you also have like the Pilaf to get your stuff back into your hand. You have a lot of ways to self-awaken between the Mai and the Goten, as well as the future Trunks to also get you there. You have your Black Goku combo here with your Gotenks, which will let you get back some of your Goten and Trunks. You have a lot of events here, which are really nice, by the way, because you usually are able to keep one energy open. And not only that, but this slash, you can actually get it back with Pilaf as well, which is really nice. So you can just get that back into your hand in certain gaming scenarios where you have that extra energy to spend to play it right away. A lot of intricacies with this deck. I do like playing this Gohan because this Gohan can attack into Broly, especially, put a lot of pressure. It's a 35k attacker. Same thing with this future Trunks here. That's why we play the 2-drop. Just kind of puts a lot of pressure into these leaders because it's a 30k attacker. So the opponent is forced to give me 2 cards or take the life. Unless we're going against Broly, then obviously they can just give me a 10k. So this puts a lot of pressure into every other leader that has a 20k leader, and this puts a lot of pressure into Broly specifically because we're attacking with 35s over and over, and that's kind of what you saw there in that game against Broly. I haven't found a lot of use for this Vegeta yet, unfortunately, so I don't know how good it actually is. So we'll see. Maybe this is the card that's probably worth to change. I don't actually have 2 copies of the blue starter deck, so I'm not able to actually play 4 Gohans. I can only play 2 of it, so maybe I actually cut the Vegetas and go for more Gohans here to, again, kind of put more pressure into these greens. I also am thinking that you probably want to play 4 future Trunks. This card feels really good anytime I play it, so I have to also consider that and see if that's actually an option. We also want to go for of this little Trunks here. It's just that unfortunately, I only have 1 copy of the blue starter deck, so I don't have 4 copies of these Trunks to actually be able to play it. But ideally, you want to go 4 here, and you're probably going to cut maybe 1 of these future Trunks and something else to make that work. Because otherwise, you run into a situation where you might not have these Trunks in the discard to be able to get value from your Gotenks, etc. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of like some ideas here of what you can do with this deck. I kind of like playing this really aggressive, to be honest, especially because Vegeta just puts so much pressure into opponents' leaders. So if you can get them down to like 5-4 life early on, and then you have this Vegeta awaken, every time you're attacking with Vegeta, they're gonna have to give you a super combo or give you 2 cards, and that can add up a lot of pressure really quickly. So I really like just try to self-awaken as soon as possible with Vegeta, so that you can get value from there, and then just get them low as you can. That's what we have all these attackers for, and just return cards to their hand when you can. Otherwise, you know, whatever it is, and then you set up for this double attack, or you set up for this Goku Black into Gotenks, which is kind of the same as doing a double attack. I guess not exactly the same, but close enough. And then you just get so much value. You get so much value from there to get to that win condition. I do like this card, by the way. It's there as attack against Yellow. We didn't really see it in today's game, but just keep that in mind. Against Yellow, can be good against Red as well. Or even against another blue player, right? It's not as useful as against green, but against other decks, this can be really good. And yeah, that's really all we can say. In my mulligan, I definitely want to look for my 1-drops, right? So Goten, Trunks. I guess you don't want the Pilaf that early, but you want to look for your 1-drops and your 2-drops so that you can start getting value and start self-awakening as well as you go along. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post card game videos every single day. You can also join our channel and become a member. We have 2 tiers, Gladiators and Champions, each one with the different perks. Check that out in the description below or in the join button next to the subscription button. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for some Runeterra gameplay. So yeah.